I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so at ease, let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you burn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Down. Smash. Black force.
Throwing. Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in venom shape now for 3rd. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Look at the big man lumber. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Tremble, 45 yards. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Fires a slant, completes it to Holbert.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah!
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Prescott.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
George Pickens, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Black Ultra.
Young will set to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Young. That caught by Trimble. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Ready, ready. 52 Bulls. Blaster, 6. Strike, check, cut.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 40 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Panthers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now here's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This 2nd and 4. Here is Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
On the ball. On the ball. Right, 2. Right, right. Cut, cut.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready?
It'll be Young again. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Ready?
Dowdle. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They run again with Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Rico Dowdle as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Final play of the half. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaded Blue taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14.
14.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You got to be ready for some contact.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 35.
To the air again, Allen. He's on the mark, Jackson Hawes. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Taken down by Bill's first rounder back in 2022. There's Kyer Elam.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. All right, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Headed out right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jerome Bland has it. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Pickett. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 40 yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Dak throwing again. Go to the right side. Is caught by Ferguson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This one's quickly to Shakir. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. He's got to push one deep down the right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On screen here to Blue. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What are you? What? Middle.
Right to the air is Jackson. And incomplete to open things up.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
4th down, here's Jackson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Able to hit his target low. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Prescott yet again. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. John Jenkins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here we go.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Henry up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
180. 180.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboys.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Williams throwing again here on second down. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. In the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards and then into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Blue goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dak now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
32.
On play action, Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. And receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. He's loaded another one up. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
14, Bears 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. They've helped them get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has not magic. He worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He gets the hands out. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Third down run with Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Broncos. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, the ball is still counted at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Kill! 47! What do you think?
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Bears 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. A big your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Arlington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 33-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
46.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going to 54. 26.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Broncos 0. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. A run with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Get this to Mims on the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left them nowhere to go. And no gain.
And it's third down.
3-12. Captain. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix from the gun on third down. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
A gain of 12.
Get it.
First down.
Hold on a sec.
Nix now on first and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
And
what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
46.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Prescott. Headed left. Buying time. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Prescott now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Motion. Ready? 8 to the right, yep. Hey, Sean, let's go!
They'll give it to Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this. 2nd down. Nix. This one complete to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He goes right back to Sutton. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot. You try to run a play like that, it is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal. At the 13-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Hold on a second. Ready? 180. Let's hunt.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive team
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing is Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again. Prescott. Left side. Caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this is a long one, officially 64-yard field goal attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
Captain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Man in motion is Ingram. Now it's Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. Throwing, Nix.
First down.
And And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and Jackson's going to wind up a first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw on the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the give, this is Harvey. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Dak to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll drop this for Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, here's 1st and 10.
There we go.
Here's Williams. He's got space inside the 25. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Broncos 20, Cowboys 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll stick to the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and short. Prescott lets it go downfield for Ferguson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
There you go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 8-yard line.
Now Prescott moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
There we go.
They'll run here. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to get the job done in front of